Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We are here this morning looking at MGC futures. And this is what we've been doing for the 28-day challenge, focusing on gold. And so this morning, gold played us. Well, they played us because they had the news for 7:30 and it was actually 8:30. And so on X Factor, it said 7:30 news. And I'm like, the news, all these red folders did absolutely nothing for the market this morning. I said 7:30 and the news was at 7:30 and I said it's never really at 7:30 these reports. I said why today at 7:30? News did nothing at 7:30. Get to 8:30, which is where these particular reports normally are released. Here we go. Our candle for the morning, for that 8:30 candle right here. It said we're going to take it to the moon. So our analysis for this morning was that price was more than likely going to do a bearish move, and it was because on, if we can see, I'm going to go here. We got a double top, and so this is a move here, double top, 1, 2. This area here is our resistance. This is our ceiling. And then we have a floor here. So it's kind of ranging in between this area, but was believing that price possibly was going to break past this area and come down to this area. But guess what? Price at 8:30, this was before 8:30. Price at 8:30 said we're going to come to this area and we're going to shoot back up. 8:30, we're going to come here, we're going to shoot up. And so we were waiting on the 15-minute for a crossover to form on the exit strategy. It never called a crossover. It called it on the 5-minute, and I took some of this position on the 5-minute. When it pulled back, I got in here, got out at this particular candle up here. So I am green for the day on all of the accounts that I am trading on Apex. I am green for the day. Did take that trade this morning, and price is now pulling back. The reason that we said that price was more than likely going to drop down, pull back up, is because we are still in a bull market. On the 4-hour time frame, we see, come on, pull it up. I need you to show we see that we are at this 21, and price this is just possibly a pullback in price. Price is going to pull back up, possibly to our ceiling, which is this 3698.6 area, possibly to that ceiling. But if we're looking for a bear move because of this double top, possibly can do this because of the double top, price could possibly push down to this 36 halfway, maybe even to just this 36.39. If it pushes down further, it can go to this area of the 36.28, which was a previous area of resistance. And so possibly can get to that area. But we were looking this morning and said price, if it was going to push down, it needed to break past this area at 8:30. Price shot up because of the reports that were out on 8:30, and now we have a pullback in price. So we're probably going to see price possibly come back up to this area. The 36.82 is 9.44. Price is buying up. And so let's see what we get. But the exit strategy on the 5-minute time frame did call a buy. It called a buy and almost hit TP. Almost went to TP. I would have taken my profit at this area up here. Actually, would have taken my profit before the close of this candle, but it almost hit up here. And so would have taken my profit up here. Partial profit, wouldn't have waited for it to hit TP. Too close to call. And so would have taken that position. But right now, price is on the 5-minute time frame pulling back up. We are looking still at a bull market. Gold is still in a bull market. It's still buying up, 9.45. The price of gold is buying up. And so with some of the reports that came out this morning, whenever there's lack of confidence in the US dollar, then gold is going to buy up. And that is what happened this morning on gold. And right now we had a pullback, and I did instruct everybody before you enter in for a buy, wait for the pullback from that particular candle. So that candle shot up, and there was a pullback down. And so said wait for the pullback before you look to buy this particular buy up. But right now, still will wait for this particular cross up here, cross over to cross up. But wait, it's a lot of volatility right now. I will wait till about maybe 10 o'clock to see what the market is going to do. I will wait. It's 9:45. It's a lot of volatility going on. Wait until to see what the market is going to do. Wait for it to settle a little bit more, and then look for a position for an opportunity for a buy. Now, if price shoots down, what we said this morning was if price gets to this area here, before I look for a selling opportunity, I am looking for price to break and retest. I wanted to break this area, break out from this area, and then retest. I want it because it could be a fake out. It could be where price is really not breaking out from that area. It could be where it's just a fake out. But right now we got price pulling back and buying up. And so this is where at that pullback on the 5-minute and even on the 15-minute. And so this is a significant pullback. So we're going to see what price is going to do this morning. It is kind of volatile. So looking for a price to pull back. Well, it pulled back significantly. And so looking for price to buy up. It is buying up currently. Want to see what the market is going to do, where it's going to go. Possibly can come back up to this area of the 36.82. We will see here in just a little bit if price is going to come up to that area. If not, then, we will see.
Order filled.
I just scalped an area, just scalped a move there. And so I am up green for the day. And I am about to be done. I'm closing out my computer because I don't want to trade anymore for today. I'm done. I'm done for today. I'm going to close out my Ninja Trader. And so we do show you with the Exodus strategy, but not just with the Exodus strategy, show you how to trade multiple accounts, copy trade with Ninja Trader, showing you how to do that. So you have to be a part of the community for me to show you that information, but being able to get on and scalp those positions. We did say that the market was going to pull back this morning and look for a position for a buy. So this is that pullback that we were talking about, looking for price to possibly get up to the 36.82. Once it gets into profit, move your stop loss into profit. And so I am going to do a video for the community showing you guys how to do this on Ninja Trader. Ninja Trader is a little bit different, but I'm going to also show you how to do it on Tradeovit. Tradeovit is your broker that you're using if you are with Apex. If you got those Apex accounts, we signed up for Tradeovit. Going to show you because it has the Ninja Trader platform that it uses. The Ninja Trader configuration, that is what it uses on Tradeovit. And so I'm going to show you how to copy trade and how to set your ATM so you have an auto trail. So it moves up for you. Okay. And so I'm going to shut this down because I'm done. I don't want to do this today. We're not doing no more. I'm finished. I got to go focus on these children a little bit. And so this is the focus of Mission Possible, is getting you guys to learn this skill. So, and me teaching you this skill so that you are able to have time freedom, money freedom, location freedom, so you can go and do the stuff that you want to do. But the focus for today was getting in and out of the market. So we want to see if the news played us this morning, though. I'm not going to lie. They did. They played us. They said that it was going to be at 7:30. That was not a 7:30 candle. That news was 8:30, but on Forex Factory, it said 7:30. So got played because they know those CPI reports and those unemployment claims being read. We already knew what was going to happen. We already knew that was going to shoot the price of gold up. And what did it do? It shot up this morning. It was ranging. It got down to this area a couple of times and it rejected from this area and it shot down and then it shot all the way up. And so we're looking for a price to buy up this morning, looking for a possible continuation to the upside because of those reports that we saw this morning. So tight stop losses because it's volatile. So you don't want those big moves. Not looking for those big stops, tight stop losses. Get in, get out, scalp, get in and get out of the market this morning because it is extremely volatile. But it's 9:51. Got on a little bit late, wanted to come on and do the analysis just to show you guys that the exit strategy, when it calls it usually hits. Almost hit TP. This was our TP box here. This long line, I don't know if you can see it. Our entry was here, but this was the TP box for the buy. It called a buy before, I believe, this move took place. It did call a buy before it took place, and it shot, the market shot up. It pushed down and then it shot up. And so more than likely it pushed down because they were going in, taking out those potential stops for a buy that was down at the bottom. That was a little bit points, maybe a few points past the low. This was the low. And so they went and took those out real quick, possibly, and then just shot price up. And so now we're looking for a possible buyback up. I'm getting ready to close out my computer because I am that person that if I don't close out my computer, I can continue to trade. Like, oh my goodness, there's an opportunity. And so I'm closing this computer. I've shut it down. I've shut that portion down. Not going to trade anymore. And so I'm done for the day. That is the discipline. That is the consistency that we want to focus on for just trading, period. Not just for the 28 days, but this is what we focus on with trading, is making sure that we are disciplined. And let me tell you, it is a process. You have to, it's a process, but that is where we work on. That is what we're working on. We're working on that. Okay. So we are in, if you did get in for the buy, this would have been the time to get in for the buy at the pullback. And we're looking to take price possibly up to the 36.82. The first, that's the last TP. The second area, the first TP is 36.35. And then the second TP is the 36.82. So TP1 is 36.75.5, and the second TP is 36.82.9. That is where we're looking to take price to if you get it in now. And so if you got in at this area here, at this particular area now. So that is what we're looking to take price to. So guys, getting ready to jump off, going to be back on tomorrow. If you are not a part of the Discord, go ahead and join the Discord. I am giving just a little bit of information inside the general chat, but for the people that are part of the Discord, they're going to get more information and get more perks and more benefits if you're a part of the community, if you're actually a part of Mission Possible Worldwide. So want to make sure that we're part. You're part. And so plug in to the Discord. We'll see you tomorrow at 9:30. We'll be on doing live trade analysis on tomorrow for MGC for the 28-day funded challenge. And so the 28-day funded challenge, we're focusing on MGC because I'm excited to see what happens on the 17th as well with the price, the Fed rate cuts. So I'm excited to see what happens, what is gold going to do. And so once again, as I explained to our community, we're not looking to force trades. We're not looking to make trades happen because we don't make trades happen. What we do is we do price analysis. We do our analysis. We go off price action. What is happening in the market at that time? We ride the wave of the market. We don't force anything. We don't make it happen. We can't make it happen. When we feel like we can make it happen, that's when we end up losing money and blowing accounts. And so the human nature comes in sometimes and takes over, but we have to control that. So we are going to make sure that we're seeing a little bit of a price rejection from this area right here. So just be cautious of that when you are entering in, or if you have entered into that trade, and if you are in profit. So going to close out now, guys. It's 9:55. I will see you all tomorrow at 9:30. I'll see you tomorrow at 9:30. Be looking out for your trades. Be looking out for your trades. Be looking out for price to hit this area. And that is what we're looking for today. Okay. I will see you tomorrow. Have an amazing, amazing day.